Make someone beg to see you and spend time with you by using the law of attraction. I'm Veronica, and I'm so happy to be with you today. I'm going to show you an easy way to attract someone to beg to see you and to be with you. If you are new to my channel, learn more about me at veronicaisles.com. There you will also find my one-on-one coaching if you decide you would like to work with me. Help support my channel as well by hitting the subscribe button. I love to release new content all of the time. Okay, so having someone beg to see you, to be with you, it's all a very desperate feeling, right? You want someone desperate to see you, to want to be around you, to want to be near you. So do you know what the one way is to attract this? You need to get rid of all of your desperation. If you want this person to feel this way about you, it's time to get into the receiving mode, not the desperate mode. You probably have been very needy for this, very desperate for this, and that's why you keep pushing them away. You're not meaning to push them away. You obviously want them to be as close as possible, but energetically you are pushing them away. Now I'm going to show you how to draw them near by some very easy tips on how to release desperation. Because the desire is there. You desire them to beg to be with you, to see you, to beg to see you. So the desire is clearly there. Now all you need to do is open yourself up to receiving, and you do that by releasing desperation and need. Yes, you can need something, you just can't be needy for it. So 3 steps in releasing desperation. And this is exactly how you can get someone to beg to be with you, to beg to be around you. Number 1, you can desire this, you can want it really, really badly. You can't let the absence of it control you. Being controlled by whether or not this happens is a needy feeling. Because basically what it says is that your entire happiness is riding upon this result. You can't have that. You can't do that. You can't receive something easily if it's controlling you. So you need to detach yourself from the desperation surrounding this. You detach yourself from this by feeling this as a preference, as something you want, but not as something desperate that controls your moods. You'll know whether or not it's controlling you by if you feel let down that it hasn't happened yet, by if you allow yourself to have a bad day if it hasn't happened yet. No, I'm not saying you can't have bad days, but to sort of base all of your happiness, your ability to relax, your ability to feel good, resting upon this person fulfilling this. That's having it control you. That's having it be desperate. So I want you to be very mindful of this. You can want this really, really badly. You can want this person to beg to see you, to beg to be with you. But because it hasn't happened yet, you don't feel let down. You just know that it's coming. And you feel good regardless. You feel at peace regardless. Yes, you want it fast, but you're not controlled by it. It doesn't control your emotions or your ability to feel happiness. So yes, you are fine without it. You would prefer it. You want it. You want this really badly, to have this person beg to be with you, to spend time with you. But you are okay right now too. So number 2, another way to release desperation and need is that we don't contact them to try to propel this to move forward. The reason for this is that when we do this, then what we are energetically saying is that they don't feel this way. They aren't begging to see us. They aren't begging to be with us because we have to contact them to remind them that we're here. Well, this comes from a place of lack. It comes from a place of desperation. It comes from a place of need. If you feel like you have to contact them or else they will forget you, then you are coming from a desperate place. You are not coming from a place of abundance. So you need to let go of your feeling like you have to remind them. Instead, you see yourself as unforgettable because an unforgettable person is the kind of person who easily gets someone to beg to be with them, to beg to spend time with them. So that is not the kind of person who is reminding their special someone not to forget them. If you are doing this physical action, then it means that you are coming from a place of neediness, a place of lack, a place of desperation. And as I said at the beginning of this video, you will never attract someone to beg to see you, to spend time with you, if you are being the needy one. You want them to be needy for you? Then you need to release all actions, all energy that suggests lack. And that is number 2. We do not contact them to push this relationship along, to prompt them to beg to see us. It won't work. The only way to prompt them is to sit confidently in your knowing that you are someone who is unforgettable, irreplaceable, and who gets their special someone to beg to see them all the time. Number 3, this one is so important. You must free yourself from desperation by freeing yourself from the need to check up on them on social media. This one is a huge no-no because, again, it signifies lack. It signifies neediness. Because if you knew this person was going to beg to see you, beg to spend time with you, you would not feel once the need to check up on them and see what they were doing, because you would know already that it was working, that of course your result was going to be here at any moment. And again, your result is a preference. It's not a desperation. It's not a need. It's not what your happiness is riding upon. You are fabulous regardless. You are amazing regardless, and you know you are. So why the need to check up on them? Why the need to check up on them and see what they are doing? This only makes you vulnerable to feeling bad, and you want to feel as abundant as possible, as unforgettable, as irreplaceable. And you can only feel this if you free yourself from desperation. And it's a very desperate act to check up on someone on social media. You tend to do this because you want to feel close to them, but you want to feel close to them through the knowing that you are awesome, that you are wonderful, that you are the best. So of course, they're going to beg to see you, beg to be with you, beg to be in your mere presence. Okay, so to recap, if you want someone to beg to be with you, beg to spend time with you, then you need to stop being the needy and desperate one. 3 easy ways to do this is, number 1, start seeing your desire of being with this person as a preference, not as your entire world, something that controls your happiness. Number 2, you don't contact them to remind them of you, because you are so unforgettable that they will fight for you, that they will want to be with you, that the absence of you contacting them will only make them want you more. And number 3, we do not check up on them on social media as a way of feeling close to them, because at any moment you know that they will be begging to see you, spend time with you, and you will be closer than you ever would have been checking up on them on social media. All right, so I am Veronica. I hope you liked this video. I am filming today in the Ozark National Forest in Arkansas. Have a great rest of your day. I love you all. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you thought of this video. Ask me a question. Leave your success stories. I would love to hear from you. I'm wishing you the best.